Congratulations on this series win, GH. How are you guys all feeling at the Nigma Galaxy Bootcamp?
Hey, good evening, everyone. Long time no see. Uh, we're feeling good here. We just went outside, took some fresh air, and I'm here.
Yeah. What was the conversation or what was the mental shift for you guys between the loss in game one and coming back to win game two and three here against OG?
Well, honestly, the first game didn't really pressure us, and we felt like we lost to ourselves. So we just had to fix what we were missing and improve our, I think, play,
Hmm.
and that's all we needed.
How do you feel? Hi, by the way. Congrats on the win. Usually I go last, but it's fine. How do you feel about Sumail and his performances so far? We are literally doing nothing but praising him almost in every single game that you guys have.
Good evening first, and I feel great. I feel like Sumail has really stepped up. He's an amazing player for me. I like sitting behind him, watching him play. Even in pub games, sometimes I like how he outplays almost everyone. He always owns mid lane, so I'm happy about that. But I feel like he's a special type of player.
Okay, thank you for that. And when it comes to your full team's performance, we obviously aren't impressed. I suppose you guys aren't too. Like, you've had a really rough season. Like, how easy is it to pinpoint the problems that you guys are having and to work on them? Like, what do you think is the main reason why you're in the position that you are?
It's hard to pinpoint every single reason right away. We have to play and see. You have to keep in mind that we're a relatively new team, so we have to take it step by step. I would like to say that our support system is really good, especially our coach, captain, and everyone else, including manager and the support staff here. So they're doing a lot of things to help us. And honestly, I believe we just have to focus on our games. As players, we will make it. Like we will be the difference. So I believe truly it boils down to us playing good or playing bad. But I prefer playing good. So
Congratulations on the win. I wanted to ask a little bit about Amar being in this team. When you guys brought him in, was it with the intention of playing to his strengths as a player, like within his hero pool? You know, you guys have been playing his sort of like offlane heroes from like carry, or was it with the intent of like he's gonna start like that and you guys are gonna build to him being more of a normal carry player?
I think one of the most important things whenever you pick up a new player is to play on their strength. So let's say this player shines on certain heroes, on certain roles. I think this is what you need to address. Otherwise, if you try to get the player out of their comfort zone, I think it would make a huge difference and he wouldn't feel comfortable and he wouldn't play as good. So I would believe that we are focusing on his strength as we are on everyone else's strength.
And is he like at least on the side wanting to sort of diversify his pool and push out? Because obviously we saw his Slark this series that looked really good. Is he like, you know, hyped up to you guys like, yeah, we're gonna like own, I'm gonna get bigger and better? How's his like attitude?
Yeah, I would definitely say he has a good attitude. He's a really hard worker. I see him play a lot of games, and I see his hero pool getting bigger and bigger slowly. So I'm happy with him. I'm happy with him, especially because of his work ethic. It feels like he works a lot and really hard.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, hi GH, happy to see you. Congrats on the win. So I've got a couple of questions for you. So you talked about your support system. Of course, you guys haven't looked that good in this season, but what is something that, you know, Kuro and Immortal Faith, who's your coach, what are they focusing on? And what have you guys talked about specifically, like over the past, like what, 2 weeks to improve on? Like maybe one or two key aspects.
Well, our support system, which is mostly in-game, one-game related, is Kuro and Immortal Faith. They're crafting all the strategies and trying to do everything for us.
Mm-hmm.
They focus a lot on, I would say, early game, mid game, and everything else, whatever comes in Dora. You know, there's team fights and there's items and there's strategy. So I would say like a huge props to them because they're working overtime to try to make it happen for everyone.
Okay. And then lastly, you've been playing this Naga post 4. I don't see it as much from other teams, and I think it looks very strong. Can you tell me a bit more about the hero?
No, honestly, I I enjoy Naga. I used to play it a lot before, so I just feel like playing it sometimes. We have some good strategies with Naga, I feel like we don't really lose any games with it. We just refrain from pick it sometimes. What I like most about the hero is that the illus. I like playing with illusions, micros, and stuff like that. So it makes me feel good, even though I have to be like extra focused and in the zone. But I enjoy it a lot.
All right, thank you.
Awesome. GH, thank you so much for joining us and congratulations again on this win. It looked like a very much needed win for you guys for the morale as well.
Thank you for having me.
See ya.